So I am all packed up, I'm ready to go, and one thing that is really nice with Collette Tours is if you book your flights through them as well, you're going to get free, well, included private luxury transportation to the airport so long as you are in 50 miles from your airport. So I'm gonna head to the airport in a luxury sedan, and I believe they are here. So let's head to MCO. All right, here we go. We're off to Portugal. Thanks.
There's water right here on the door for you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Whoa, this is so cool. Not how I was expecting to start this vlog, because I'm walking out here. I'm in Portugal, yay! And this is what's blocking me from getting out the door right now. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't even know what to do. Wow, it is so peaceful and calm right now. Once I get off the hotel property, I'm going to tell you all what's going on here. Basically, I checked in, but my room's not ready yet, so I grabbed a map and we are going to go. How am I already lost? We're gonna go explore Cascais. I cannot say this name, and my driver was laughing at me because I tried to pronounce it so many times, but oh my gosh, we have to just take in the beauty of the morning here in Portugal right now. So I found this little cafe called Paul, really cute, right on the water. So I'm watching a group of boys play soccer right now. There's people swimming, and I got a latte and a chocolate croissant. So I definitely think it's safe to say there's tons of spots for lunch and dinner around the city too. So there are some days where you have some meals on your own and some time on your own. So you're gonna have plenty of options. Like, look at how cute and empty this street is behind me. The old town is gorgeous and it's super safe to walk around here, especially, which is nice. Me being a solo female traveler, it makes you feel a lot better. All right, I'm gonna find out how we get down to this beach to explore because it looks beautiful. There's so many beaches here along the coastline too. I wanted to just point out how beautiful the outside of this building is. The tile is gorgeous. All right, I did figure out how to get down to the beautiful beach. Just look at how gorgeous this is. Oh, I love it. So as I continue walking, a lot of the cute little gift stores are starting to open, so that's really neat. So the town is getting a little bit more lively, a little bit busier, but it's so beautiful. I can't say enough how clean and beautiful this town is. You guys, I am so entertained watching this right now. I've been sitting here already for like 20 minutes. Alright, so I'm continuing my walk through town and I found a cute little park that I want to check out. And I'm making my way around the town. It's so quiet and quaint and peaceful and very walkable city. Well, hello there. Hello. This park is just so beautiful. And there's a giant playground and grass area over here, just perfect for families. There are tons of families out there today. I'm sure locals just come in to hang out and enjoy the day. I'm trying to keep a good distance. Enjoy the day with their family. Okay, the next thing I want to do is go check out this beautiful marina behind me. Good morning everyone from day 2 in Portugal. Last night, after the marina tour, I kind of hit this wall and I was just so tired. Came back, slept, woke up, went to our welcome meeting and our dinner, and then came back and slept again. So now it is bright and early on our second full day here in Portugal, and I am so excited to share with you all what we're doing today. Okay, so I am here with Collette Tours. Now, Collette Tours puts together guided group trips, and today, let's see, we are going to Lisbon, so that's going to be fun. We're going to drive back to Lisbon, where we flew into yesterday. It says, enjoy beautiful Lisbon on a comprehensive tour featuring Bellum, that's a tower we're going to go see, and the Maritime Museum, which will be really cool. I have a little radio they give me that I will listen to what they're saying and relay it to you all. Afternoon is on our own, so we can stay in Lisbon if we want. We can train back here. We can kind of do whatever we want. But this morning we're just kind of doing an overview and a tour of the beautiful city of Lisbon. I feel like I'm in a scary movie with the like red walls and like the dim lighting. The lighting, it's so hard to find good lighting in here to film for you guys. But if I go by the window, I think it makes it a little better. As you all can see, it is a rainy day here, so I'm gonna put on my rain jacket before we go grab some breakfast. Now, breakfast this morning is included, so that's really good. And I'm hungry. I've been up since like 3 o'clock because I slept so early, so my stomach has been rumbling since then. Sometimes I forget how much I love Europe breakfast because it's literally either just pastries or bread and cheese. It's so good. Okay, so I wrapped up breakfast. I'm heading outside now to get on our bus, and I know that our first stop is the Bellum Tower, I believe, too. So that will be fun. I've heard it's beautiful. I've seen so many pictures because I looked up all these places we're going, so I'm excited. Let's head there. Yes, everyone, we ride in style here. Very nice, huge motor coach with air conditioning, bathrooms, and more.
And this is something I highly recommend this afternoon. If the weather permits and you want to do some activity, like walking, if you love walking, this is a great way that I recommend you to walk. Obviously, you have to walk there and back. This walk will take you probably about maybe 30 minutes.
Look at this coastline. Oh, it's my house. How did I get here? Okay, so we have arrived at our first stop, and it is the Bellum Tower. I'm so bad at pronouncing everything here in Portuguese, but it looks beautiful, so let's go check it out. It feels good to get off the bus. We did a beautiful drive along the coast, and it took us maybe about 45 minutes to get here, and then after this we're going to hit up a maritime museum. Alright, so a little bit about this tower. It was built between 1515 and 1521. It's a fortress from the orders of the king to kind of monitor the river and the people coming in and out, because of course Portuguese exploration was huge during that time. Well, this is absolutely beautiful. As I was saying before, the king had this built to protect some of his explorers from pirate ships, because back then, and still now, Portugal is a very, very rich country. So they were importing just tons of ceramics, tapestries from all over the world in their exploration days. And so now the king needed to protect all those merchant ships coming back in. So that's what he was doing when he had this fortress built. Kind of a little show of power. Kind of a little Instagram versus reality moment here. You can see all the people here taking their pictures as well with the beautiful tower. I love this little fortress model as well. All right, so a little tip with all the vendors that are out here, because they do try to get you to buy things that they are selling, just avoid them. Don't make eye contact and just keep walking right past them. They haven't even come up to me once because I don't even look at them. So unless you want to buy something, then make eye contact and buy something. How did I get in San Francisco? No, just kidding. But this is another amazing suspension bridge similar to that one. We're actually going to be driving over that in a couple days, but look how beautiful it is. I literally feel exactly like I'm in San Francisco with this bridge. Okay, so we have made a very quick pit stop at a maritime monument to all those Portuguese explorers that I keep talking about, and now we are going to make our way to the Maritime Museum to learn more about them. One thing I love about guided touring of Europe is how much you learn, because I could do like a self-drive tour of this or just take a train and see monuments, but I'm not going to learn as much as I want to about the place. I could Google it or I could download an audiobook, but it's nice to have a local guide here telling us everything that we're seeing and all about Lisbon.
Jacarandas, and when they are blooming they become really amazing. So we are back to the neighborhood of Belém, and we're going to see a little bit of that monument that I've told you that became World Heritage by UNESCO, just like the Bethlehem Tower that we can see illustrated.
We have made it to stop number 2, which is going to be our Maritime Museum, which is inside here. Whoa, this room is awesome. Look at these. This is a Phoenician boat behind me, and they've said that we can tell that because they always put an eye on their boat, on the back of their boat, so they could always find their way back home. So that's pretty interesting. You see a boat that has an eye, it is from the Phoenicians. So I'll tell you all a little bit about what was happening in the museum. So we were getting told everything in our ear, but also having free time to like walk around and explore. And now we're gonna go try like a famous dish in the cafe. It sounds really good. So I don't know, he said you can put on powdered sugar or cinnamon too to make it sweeter. So maybe I'll do that.
Would you like cinnamon?
Okay, I knew I would forget the name of this on my walk over to get outside to film. It's like pastel de something, but it's like an egg custard tart, I think. Okay, let's see if I can give this a try one-handed here. Oh, that's interesting. It's pretty good. It's a custard inside. I don't really know what it is, but that's really good with the cinnamon on top. Okay, so we are wrapping up our time here at the Maritime Museum. Absolutely incredible. Highly recommend doing this. They even have a cafe, restrooms, gift shop, so you guys can have plenty to do here. And it was really neat. And I couldn't show you much of me eating my pastry, my Portuguese pastry. That was really, really good because it was really hard to hold this and eat. So, but it was really good and definitely something you have to try here when you are in Portugal. So what we are going to do next is just a scenic tour of Lisbon. We're going to stay mostly on the bus because we're just going to go by a lot of sites.
Official patron saint of the city, although the inhabitants of the city they prefer to adore Saint Anthony of Padua. He was visiting. When he returned to Portugal, he was invited by the new king, Joseph I.
All right, I am back in my room now. We had such an amazing day. The Maritime Museum for me honestly was probably a highlight. That was just really cool to learn about Portuguese exploration. It really interests me. So that was really neat to see, and just amazing artifacts in the ships we got to see were really neat. And tonight, so I came back to the hotel, relaxed for a little bit, had some lunch here at the hotel because it was raining and I didn't want to walk around Cascais. And so tonight we are going to go to a fado. It's a traditional Portuguese music and dinner show, so I am so excited for that, and it's back in Lisbon, so we're gonna drive back there. Good morning everyone from day 3 of our Portugal tour. Today we are traveling outside of Lisbon, Cascais area, and we are going to some of the further out suburbs. We're gonna see some beautiful mansions and palaces and the countryside, and I am really excited. Let me read to you our description of what we're doing today. Alright, so today you'll be touring outside the Lisbon district. Weather can be cooler than Lisbon, dress in layers. Lunch and dinner are on your own. Shopping opportunities for Portuguese handcrafts like ceramics and embroideries. And we're going to Óbidos, Sintra, and the Roca Cape. So I am really excited to get some touring on today. Now we do get breakfast again. It's at the same hotel, so I'm not going to show you all that because I showed you that yesterday. So I will meet you guys on the tour bus. Okay, we have made it to the town of Óbidos. I learned how to say that on the bus. I feel like I'm pronouncing things right, and then I hear how it's pronounced in Portuguese, and I'm like, I was so off. But it was really quick, about an hour and 15-minute drive from Cascais, and so this is really cool. It's a medieval city all inside the walls, so I'm excited to go inside and explore and see what's inside the walls. Just look at this beautiful, beautiful entrance to the walled city here of Óbidos. So we came through this tunnel, and look at how beautiful the tile is. I'm definitely gonna lose my tour group because they're all the way back there, but I had to come up here and see this beautiful view. It's just a set of stairs right when you walk in. I'll show you. And look at the beautiful view you get from up here. So I had to come check it out. Just look at how cool it is just walking through the city here. It's so pretty. So we do have about an hour and a half of our own free time to explore this city. There's a castle we can check out, some vantage points, an old church. There's a lot to do here, and it's so nice to have the free time to just walk around and explore. So let's see what we find. But this place is beautiful, as you guys can see. All right, so this is the castle up here. How beautiful. And then look at this view we have. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I am making my way very up. You can see the city behind me, but there was like a paved path by the castle, so I'm just following it up, and it's probably gonna take me to a lookout point. We'll see. Okay, gonna go through this gate here. Just look at the beautiful view of the countryside below too. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'm turning around because it's getting really muddy and kind of gross, and I don't see how to get up there. It's just this path, and I don't know how to get up there. I hear people talking up there. I don't know if I missed a set of stairs. I don't know. Okay, so I'm back in the main part of town, and I figured what I would do, because I haven't showed you all this yet, is show you what's in some of the shops and the souvenirs you can get while here, because they're beautiful. These little side streets beyond the main street of town are completely empty. Like, look at this. I have it all to myself. Okay, so I'm about to try an Óbidos specialty. It's cherry liqueur in a chocolate cup, and we eat the cup afterwards, right? Okay, let's do it.
Dark chocolate or white chocolate?
White chocolate, please.
White chocolate.
Yes, thank you.
Why don't you? I don't want to I gotta start cooking.
So I advise you to drink like half or a little bit more, and then put the whole thing in your mouth.
Okay, so drink a little bit and then go for it all.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so drink half. Ooh, that's very good. Very sweet. Okay. Oh, that's very good. And you get more of the flavor.
Yeah.
The second time you drink it, I tasted the cherries a lot.
Yeah, it's really
Wow,
good.
that's really good. Now we gotta eat this. What a treat. That's very good. Thank you. That's awesome. Wow, that was really good. And I almost want another one. So I walked back through the village and take a look at the outside of the castle. Now I walked through a gate and then I found it, or the front of it. Alright, so we got back on the bus and made our way to the town of Sintra, and here we are going to do the National Palace, and this place is a lot busier than Obidos was. Alright, so right behind me here is the National Palace that we are going to start our tour on. Alright, now we do get a guided tour of the palace, but you also don't have to do that. You can just cruise along on your own, so we'll see. And then I also need to check and see if I can even film inside, because normally I can't, so we'll see. So if you guys can see me, today we are making our way to the city of Evora, where we're going to stay the night. So I put out my luggage this morning. The porter comes around and puts it on the bus for us, so that's great. And I'm really looking forward to today. That's how excited I am. I can't even talk. Because we are diving into the Portuguese culture and traditions here. We're going to visit a tapestry factory, or learn how they make their tapestry here. I don't know how much of a factory it is, and then we are going to go to a cork factory. So that will be really cool because Portugal is known for tapestry and cork. Then after that, like I said, we make our way to the town of Evora. It's also known as a huge museum city in Portugal, and it has the famous City of Bones. So I am really excited because I think I'm going to have an amazing day because I love learning about their local culture. I wanted to take you all out here on my balcony because we are leaving Cascais this morning, but look at this beautiful sunrise we have. It is just gorgeous this morning, and it's very early. It's like 6:45 a.m. I've been up since 6, but today's our earliest departure day. Okay, welcome to the beautiful whitewashed medieval town of Oreios, and we are here to go to the tapestry center. So I'm excited. I heard that someone is even going to be showing us how they weave their tapestry, so it's going to be great. So let's go check it out. You can see the beautiful medieval castle there up on the hill. Now this was very traditional, of course, because they had to be on the highest point of the city to watch over the countryside and make sure they weren't going to get raided. Wow, just look at the designs of these tapestries. They are so incredible. And it was neat because we watched a video to learn about them, and they're just so full of history of what was going on at the time. And take a look at this one behind me too. It's so pretty. Final room of the tapestry center here, and this is beautiful. This is my favorite room by far because they have so many up on the walls. I'm sure with all different stories, if we had more time, I would love to read the story on each of them because they're beautiful. Okay, I got my chicken meat pie here, so I am going to try it out. Showing you all the inside view here, and it's just that chicken inside, so it looks delicious, so let's try it out. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good and I'm so hungry. Alright, so we are just relaxing here until we head on to the cork factory tour. That's going to be absolutely incredible. There are so many cork trees we saw on our drive out here, and it was nice having a guide with Collette because the entire drive out here, which took about 2 hours, we learned so much about the different trees in Portugal, the history, and a lot. So that's one great aspect of doing a guided tour, is you learn so much more than you could by doing it on your own. Okay, so we have just arrived to the cork factory, and I'm so excited to go inside and check this out. Again, we drove through this huge cork tree grove on our way here, and it was amazing. Basically, they peel it like an orange, but we're gonna learn a lot more about it today. And interesting fact, since Champagne has a lot of pressure, they have to let those certain cork trees grow back their cork longer. It's every 12 years in order to make a thicker cork for champagne bottles. So pretty interesting start already, so I'm excited. So I'm gonna be honest with you all, I had no idea how cork was made until I came here, or I learned about cork here in Portugal. I had no idea it was a trademark. No clue at all. I mean, I probably could have scientifically guessed to that, but I guess I never even thought about how cork was made.
Outside, but in between there is a brown layer that you can see, and that brown layer is the bark, it's the living skin of the tree. So it has to stay with the tree, because if you remove the bark from any tree, they will die automatically. So we don't want to get to that layer, but we never know how deep the cork is, and that's why it's difficult to take it or to remove it from the tree. How we do? It's never using a lot of strength, it's just a small cut, and then we force it to the side. And if it works good, if it doesn't, we try a little bit deeper until we feel that it starts coming off.
Wow, that was so cool to learn about. He was telling us about all the different uses for cork that they have here, and it also makes me never want to buy a wine bottle without cork in it again. Like those new plastic ones they're coming out with the twist tops. I'm not buying those. Give me a good cork in my wine because it helps the wine breathe, makes it taste better, and cork is just what you're supposed to use for wine. That's what it was originally made for, and it's incredible. There's so many things that you can use the cork for, and everything that we learned was really cool. So definitely a highlight so far of my trip to Portugal, so make sure you come and learn about their cork here. I want to show you all how many amazing cork products they have in their gift shop. It's incredible, and I feel like I'm going to be here a while shopping. Alright, we have now made it to the city of Evora. Again, I've been pronouncing these all completely wrong because I am just horrible at pronouncing these names. Another walled city, so we are going to make our way inside, and here they have the Chapel of the Bones, so I'm so excited to see that. So that sign means that they are waiting for us, they are waiting for our bones to enter here. Wow, that was crazy in there. That's someplace that has always been on my travel bucket list, and so very interesting. That has been, or that was used in the 16th century as a reminder to everyone who was coming to church and to the chapel that your soul is what matters, because all that's left of you is going to be bones. And so in order to represent that in a better way, they put actual bones all in their chapel. So really creepy, like eerie feel in there, and very interesting to learn about and see.
With the straight line, symmetrical facade is 16th century Renaissance.
So right around, I'm stuck. So right around this corner should be a Roman temple that was built here. Oh gosh, I forgot already when, but it was when Romans inhabited the city. It's beautiful. Wait till you guys see it. So this is something actually very common all over Europe, to see a whole bunch of Roman ruins everywhere because they ruled a very large area. I've also seen them in Germany too. It's really crazy to think like what a huge influence the Romans had on all of this land. Whoa, so this is what it looked like at first half of the 1st century AD. So that's the time period there, but how beautiful. It looks like Hogwarts. Also, I did forget to mention to you all, and I wanted to say this before I forgot, is a lot of these sites we've been going to on this tour are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including this entire city. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so really neat to see all this. Look at the gorgeous sunset happening right now between the buildings, and then you can just look over the town here, and it is beautiful. You see all the whitewashed buildings with those gorgeous tiled roofs. Just beautiful. So we made our way to our hotel here in Evora, and I just want to show you all an example of some of the accommodations you'll be staying in with Collette on your tour. It is very nice. I have a great bathroom with amenities, a nice shower, and this is the room. So I have a giant king-size bed, plenty of storage up there, shelves, closet space, nightstand, big mirror, and a small desk. Now please remember when you are coming to Europe to get European adapter plugs if you need to. My full Amazon packing list for all types of travel is in the description below. Good morning everyone from day, I think it's 5 of our tour. Today we are leaving Evora and we are heading down to the Algarve. So we are going to Lagos and we are going to make a few pit stops along the way. We are going to go to a town very close to the Spain border, and then we are going to a winery where we're going to be served some tapas for lunch. So should be an exciting day as we make our way down to southern Portugal. Okay, so welcome to another medieval city here. We are in Monserrate. There's a lot of viewpoints we're going to be able to see from this city, so I'm really excited. We can even see Spain at one point, so let's go check it out. Okay, so it is those hills in the distance that is Spain. How neat is that? Are you jealous? Does somebody else get all the attention? Does somebody else get all the attention instead of you? Okay, so right now I'm standing in a giant bull ring here inside the city of Montserrat. Now, they still do some of that here. However, with the younger generations, they are trying to get rid of it because of the animals. So they don't want to treat the bulls like that. They don't kill the bulls anymore, but they do get beaten around pretty good and irritated so that they are out here fighting. There's a school group here. So cute, all the little kids. Look at how beautiful the views are. Okay, we have just made it to our next stop. We are at our winery. We're going to do a quick tour here as well as have some lunch and a wine tasting, which I am very much looking forward to. Portugal wine has been incredible so far. I do want to show you all behind me our olive trees. So really neat. They have these all over Portugal. It's a very, it's a staple food here. So lots of olive trees. You can see the beautiful vineyards through here. Alright, so while we are on our winery tour, I do want to point out over here is the building where they keep all the equipment in, and also where the owners live. Good morning everyone from I don't know the day anymore, but today, or last night, we finished up at the winery. It was about a 3-hour drive back to Lagos in the Algarve, so we're here for 3 nights to explore the southern region of Portugal. Looks absolutely beautiful. Today we should have a boat tour, fingers crossed it's going. If it's windy or the water's rough, they may not be able to get us out. So I'm not going to find out until I get down there and see if we're going. If not, we do have kind of a free day, which is nice anyway. So the boat tour itself is only going to be a couple hours, and then we have the rest of the day to relax and hang out here in Lagos. So for the boat tour, I am going to switch over to my GoPro and hopefully it goes. So good news, the boat tour is going and we have made our way to the marina. It was like a 2-minute drive to get on our boat. So this is a replica here of some of the ships they would use on all their explorations. Really, really neat. Can you imagine crossing the ocean in this and discovering, well, not discovering, but finding all the land that they found? I'm gonna sit like this way. Actually, yeah, that's a good spot. That's there.
I don't know if we can like move. I'm gonna stand up.
Look at this.
Zoom out. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple. This is a nice camera on this.
Look at how pretty Elizabeth is here getting her picture done.
1, 2, 3. Great.
You're my model for this shot.
It's a good,
It's a good shot. We are putting up the sails. So cool.
You're gonna pull one on the side.
Okay.
But once you get about halfway, it's gonna be heavy.
Okay. Gotcha. So I wait for him and then we pull.
Yeah.
Okay. Got this.
I'll help you. Can I put this here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just have to make sure, and I'll help you with that. That the peak goes in between those 2 ropes at the back.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh.
Can I? I'll go up there and I'll help you. From up there. Wait a second. Lower it a bit. Lower it a bit. Okay, now.
Oh.
Is it heavy?
No, it's okay.
It's good?
Yeah.
If you need, just tell me.
No, I'm good.
Peraí, Luís, para aí, Luís. Luís.
Oh my gosh, this is a workout.
It is heavy, eh?
Yeah, I got it though. We're good. We'll keep going. We gotta get the sails up.
Go, Shannon.
Need some help?
Nope.
Go, Shannon.
You can do it. Huh?
I don't think your insurance covers that.
I know.
Only a little bit more. You see this tiny span coming here?
Yep.
That's your limit.
Okay.
That's what you have to pull it to.
I don't think I'd stand up there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Get off of this boat and go on to another smaller one so we can get up closer and go into the caves, which will be really neat. Look, there's Okay. Woo. Here we go. You're good. I got it. Thank you. Woo. Whee. Okay. Oh my gosh.
That only happens later on in the day. You guys can see the steps if you look through the gap there on your...
Oh wow, yeah, there's the steps over there. Oh.
But you have the lighthouse.
Wow, look at that.
So all of this, it's actually sandstone. When we get closer to the exit, I will actually show you a few fossils. So the rock, it's between 7 million years at the top, up to 22 million years at the bottom.
Wow. 22 million years, that's the age at the bottom. That's crazy.
Look here on the sides. You see the amount of shells?
Uh-huh.
No, I had it here.
Between 7 and 22 million years old.
22 million years
It's
old.
actually a brand new rock.
Wow. So cool. Oh my goodness. Wow. Mullet, okay. Moles, okay. Look at how pretty the water is. So we are walking back to the town of Lagos. It's just right there. We just have to cross the pedestrian bridge over the channel. And we have a few hours of free time, so I'll get some lunch. And then we take the bus back to the hotel to just relax and get ready for our dinner tonight, which is included as part of our Collette Tours. So that's great. From officially day number 8. The cruise yesterday was incredible, such a highlight of this trip, but today we are going to the capital of the Algarve region, that is Faro, and then another city called, let me check, Evora. So we are going to be doing that today. We have a cooking class, some walking tours, and a surprise activity too. So let's go get started with our day. Alright, so we have arrived in Faro and we are starting our walking tour. You can see up on the church here 3 different ginormous stork nests. Okay, so we are now on our way to our cooking demonstration or class. We don't know which one it's going to be yet. And I'm sure we're cooking something traditional Portuguese.
But Susana take study to share and know many things about downtown. So if you have some questions, or if you want to see better what Susanna is doing, feel free to come here.
Garlic and some white wine too. So I'm going to start by frying the onions, but I'll not put the garlic now. Why? Because if you put the garlic now, it will burn. And we don't want nothing burnt here. So first the onion. When the onion is almost done, then you can twist your garlic. If you come here, you have one type of shireen. Then you go to another place, you have another type. So this is very normal to happen. But never put the corn flour directly to your shireen. That will make rumpies. In the shireen, we don't want that. I'm going to add now the cockles and some white wine. Now, I got it. With good flavors. The onion, the garlic, the white wine, and the cockles. And very hot, so it's making the cooking fast. And it's making for the shrimp to get a beautiful color right away. So, going to turn this on. I'm going to add some butter.
Well, I can't eat a single drop of that because of my shellfish, but it does look delicious. Alright, so I believe we are going to be going and getting on this train here.
Bienvenue dans le train touristique de Delgado. Les Spartanes, les Romains et les Carthaginois. La présence des Romains.
Alright, so during our train ride, we get a 10-minute stop at the castle to explore, and there's apparently very good views of the city from here. Okay, so the final thing I would like to show you all here in Portugal that we are doing is we are visiting a tile museum. So we're going to learn a little bit more about how they make all these beautiful tiles that they put on their buildings. And while on this tour, we learned that that is to help prevent the wear and tear on a house because of all the salt in the air from the ocean. So let's go check it out. I'm excited to check this out, but I'm also so sad because it's our last day in Portugal. I fly home tomorrow, but this will be a great way to end it.
Okay, we produce three different techniques. It's a make and paint by hand. Okay, here. This is a technique that I wrote, the technique the 15th century. This is Arabic. Okay. This technique is a Spanish Arabic, the 16th century. The relief, this. Okay, and this is a majolica, it's a typical Portuguese. It's a flat. Here, it's a thickness for the tile. Okay?
Oh, wow.
It's a cookies, yeah? It's the same
right.
process.
Like baking.
You know how to bake, you know how to do
Right.
this.
Okay, the water evaporates and the shrinks.
Wow, that shrinks a lot, huh?
1 centimeters.
Yeah.
And the next, the kiln use the special machine and you cut the 14 by 14.
How high is your kiln?
A lot of work. Okay. After the kiln, you test one by one, it's good or not good. The spec is good. and you test the sound.
Let's see how good are your ears. Good or bad? Good or bad?
Do the other one first. Do the other one
You
first.
say that?
Okay.
Right. Right.
Okay, this technique, I use hand and you press. Okay, it's a barrier, the barrier. Yeah? The 15th century to 16th century, the Spanish Moorish live in the south of Spain, Andalusia, Sevilla, Granada. It's invented this.
Okay, so we are wrapping up here at the tile factory, and wow, this was so cool. It was actually really neat to learn about the process of making their tiles, because as you guys have seen throughout the vlog, there have been so many beautiful tiles everywhere. So it's really nice to be able to learn about the process, and they have a great gift shop at the end too. It's hard not to buy anything.